So picture this. It is like 1 p.m. on a Sunday. You are at a beautiful lunch, laughing, not a care in the world. And then the clock strikes 4 p.m., your stomach drops, your heart rate spikes, and the panic kicks in.
Yeah, it just hits you out of nowhere.
It really does. Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're pulling from a stack of modern mental wellness excerpts to decode this whole phenomenon, the twilight panic.
Right. Our mission is to basically figure out exactly why our brains ruin the end of a perfectly good weekend.
And, how you can actually reclaim that time. Because I will confess right now, I am incredibly guilty of falling prey to the Sunday scaries.
Oh, I think we all are, honestly.
I mean, I have spent way too many Sunday afternoons just staring at the ceiling, agonizing over unread emails that are sitting in my inbox.
Well, it is a surprisingly universal reaction.
Yeah.
And it happens even if you actually like your career.
Yeah.
You know, what we're really looking at here is the neurology of anticipatory anxiety.
Which sounds intense.
It is, yeah. Because your brain is essentially hallucinating a future threat. So you are physically safe on your couch, but your amygdala is flooding your system with cortisol.
Because it perceives that Monday morning inbox as an immediate predator, right?
Exactly. You are literally suffering tomorrow's stress today.
Okay, but why the sudden onset at 4 p.m.? Like, if the inbox is the threat, why wasn't I panicking at lunch?
That is a great question.
It feels like the issue is the transition itself. I mean, Saturday is total freedom mode. You dictate your schedule, but then Sunday afternoon rolls around and the subconscious starts flipping the switch back to survival and responsibility mode.
Yeah, that abrupt shift is what causes the crash.
Right. It's like leaving 20 background apps running on your smartphone. It just secretly drains your nervous system's RAM.
That RAM analogy is highly accurate, actually. It's a psychological phenomenon called the Zeigarnik effect.
The what effect?
Zeigarnik. Basically, your brain automatically fixates on uncompleted tasks. And that cognitive drain is severely compounded if you spent Friday and Saturday engaging in, well, revenge bedtime procrastination.
Oh, wow. I definitely do that.
A lot of people do. When you stay up late to aggressively reclaim your personal time, you wind up physically depleted by Sunday.
Right. So your biological battery is already at like 10%.
Exactly. And when you are that exhausted, that abrupt transition into survival mode triggers intense dread.
So if the core issue is an exhausted nervous system trying to process a backlog of open cognitive loops, how do we stop the crash before Sunday even happens?
Well, the excerpt suggests changing your weekend wrap-up narrative, specifically with something called a Friday brain dump.
Okay, I have to push back here a little bit. If I spend 15 minutes on Friday writing down next week's tasks, the work still exists.
Right, the work doesn't disappear.
So does scribbling a to-do list actually trick the nervous system into relaxing?
It really does, entirely because of how the brain processes data. You aren't just making a list, you are externalizing the threat.
What do you mean by externalizing?
By putting those tasks on paper, you signal to your amygdala that the information is securely stored in the physical world. You don't need to keep those background apps running to remember everything.
Got it. So you are officially closing the cognitive loops.
Yes, which stops the continuous, exhausting drip of stress hormones.
So you are literally outsourcing your working memory to a piece of paper so the anxiety can just melt away over the weekend.
Precisely. And the research points to a crucial second step to solidify this. You have to bridge that weekend transition by scheduling something highly enjoyable for Monday evening.
Like what, getting takeout or something?
Yeah, grabbing your favorite takeout or engaging in a specific hobby. You are giving your brain a positive anchor.
Oh, I see. Instead of looking at Monday purely as a hostile environment.
Right, you give the nervous system a biological reason to actually look forward to it.
You are essentially hacking your emotional timeline. You don't have to be a victim to that jarring weekend transition.
Exactly. A 15-minute system update on Friday afternoon literally saves your Sunday evening.
Which forces us to examine how we construct our weeks.
Oh, absolutely. We just so casually allow these open loops to steal our present joy, entirely unaware of the biological toll it's taking until the panic hits.
Which brings up a really fascinating concept I want to leave you with today. We just talked about how powerful anticipatory anxiety is at ruining a perfectly good Sunday.
Right. It is incredibly potent.
But what if you reverse engineered that exact neurological mechanism?
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah, like if you deliberately planned a moment of anticipatory joy, treating yourself to a gourmet coffee, or maybe saving your absolute favorite podcast exclusively for that Monday morning commute.
That could completely change your perspective.
Exactly. Could you permanently rewire your brain to actually crave the start of the work week?
It is a powerful question.
It really is. Yeah. So next time you find yourself staring up at that Sunday ceiling, ask yourself, what am I looking forward to tomorrow?